Hey, what's up guys, it's the Archer Gaming here, and welcome to another video where today we are doing a commentary on things that can how a community and different things that can make or break a game from the start of development to the finish of development, and throughout the entire game's life. So, during a game's life, it's mainly got the four stages where it's, sorry about my desk, it's got a creak to it, I'm meaning to fix that. But it's the alpha and the alpha, beta, then the release. There's sometimes, almost always, a pre-alpha. But during these stages, lots of different things can happen, like this is the stages during development and things, but you already know all this, so anyway, now, a lot of things that happen is when commercials for games come out, they set the bar really high, and they're often unable to meet that criteria where they've set that bar as they've set it too high. Often, so I'm trying to think of an example off the top of my head, but I can't think of one. Like games that are overhyped, and then when they actually come out, they are horrible and nobody really likes them. There are games that are hated right from the start of development, Infinite Warfare, and then there are also multiple other games that are hated just after they come out but are overhyped. Sorry, that was the same one again. Now, another thing that can make or break a game is if the DLC comes out for that game. Like most games have got DLCs, I'm pretty sure almost all games from AAA titles have got DLCs. But in a situation like Infinite Warfare, I'm going to be referencing Infinite Warfare a lot, but in a situation like Infinite Warfare, where there is a lot of DLCs that have came out for it, the DLCs can often, the DLCs for Advanced Warfare were overpriced. The DLCs for all Call of Duties are pretty overpriced. You pay for the game, which I got the edition that came with MWR, Modern Warfare Remastered, and it was almost £100. And then the one that then after that I got, I got one of the DLCs for the game, and that was another £11 on top of it. So £111 for a game and a DLC, and that's too much for just a game. I would go all sentimental, I miss the good old days when games had all the content right at the start, but I've never really had that because games have been ruined by DLC for so long. There's also supply drops, which in essence supply drops aren't that bad. Then when you get to adding in weapons and things to the supply drops, like in Modern Warfare Remastered, some people think that Modern Warfare Remastered would have been a lot better if it had just been left as the supply drops were purely cosmetic rather than having weapons in the supply drops as well, because the weapons in the supply drops meant that people who had more money could essentially get better weapons from these said supply drops, which was not a very good thing for a AAA title game. So another thing is glitches. There are lots of glitches, histories of glitches in games that can go. I'm struggling to come up with examples off the top of my head, but there's lots of game-breaking glitches that have came out recently during games, and these said games with these glitches are often brought somewhere near to ruin by these glitches. And then there's also different free-to-play games going pay-to-win essentially. I could name two. Paladins is often... No, not Paladins, sorry. What was it? People have spent into these games trying to get these things for free. Warframe isn't as bad as a lot of other games, but it's still quite bad other things. But anyway, I'm going off topic. There's also too many leaks at the start of development that when the game comes out, it's too different to what people were expecting. I think I've kind of already touched on this right at the beginning, but it's just all the leaks right at the start mean you know pretty much everything about a game, then when it comes out, it's changed and it's nothing what you expected. And also copying other games, where this is where I've written down Paladins as a note. The Paladins copied Overwatch, which isn't exactly a secret, but supposedly Paladins came out first, had a different style, then changed their name, changed their design to kind of fit more into the Overwatch kind of category, which I'm not kind of sure which category that is, but it's just a category. And then there's that's pretty much it. yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of a rant slash informative thing, kind of, I guess. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.